Hi, I'm Liv. Welcome back to my channel, Endless Pages, and welcome to a reading vlog. It is Sunday the 20th of March, 7 p.m, and I'm starting off this vlog. I have decided about 20 minutes ago that I want to do weekly reading vlogs. That's not going to be completely successful. I know I'm going to miss a few weeks, and I know I'm going to get a bit lazy, but that's okay. I'm going to do the best that I can. I just think that, yeah, I filmed a reading vlog this week and last week and combined the two. Found it really fun to film, to be honest, and I was happy that how much I actually did end up filming. And yeah, so I thought may as well try and attempt to do weekly reading vlogs. I love watching them, they're fun to make, and they're great for when I don't have sit down content. I can just whack out a reading vlog. So yes, so today has been a very unproductive day. A good thing though, we've had our kitchen, well, my parents have renovated the kitchen for about a month, so that means my cat has not been able to be here. He's an indoor cat and he doesn't like loud noises, he gets very anxious, so it just was not going to work having him here because we didn't want him getting out. He wouldn't know what to do if he got out. There's lots of tick trees around, so we thought put him in boarding so he would be happy and comfortable and not scared of all the big scary noises. So we finally were able to bring him home today, and that was really exciting because I really missed him, and it's actually kind of weird to have him back in the house because it's been so long since he's been here. He's settling in okay, he's just a little bit skittish still, so we're just trying to leave him to do his own thing. He is exploring everything and very thrown off by the change, I think, in the house. So I also have an assignment due at midnight, and as I said, it's 7 p.m. and it's nowhere near done. I don't know if I've said this in the channel before, but I am a severe procrastinator. Like, not even like haha, like I procrastinate, like I leave everything to about 10 minutes before it's due, and then I get stressed, and then or I fall so far behind, and then I'm intimidated by the assignment, so I procrastinate and put it off because I'm so far behind. Just getting that vicious cycle. I was meant to try and finish it at least this morning so I could have the afternoon to read and relax and not be, you know, submitting it last minute, but as always, my behaviour is the same and I haven't done it. I'm literally filming this to procrastinate. You'd be amazed at the ways I procrastinate doing things. So my plan for tonight is, ooh, I just knocked the camera, is to finish that. It needs to be in by midnight, otherwise it's late, and I don't really want to face, they don't usually remove marks, but it needs to be in on time. So that's my plan for tonight. Though if I do end up actually paying attention by some miracle, I will attempt to read a new book. So last reading vlog I'll tag up here. I was reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I think it's going to be a DNF. I talk about more in that reading vlog if you'd like to check that out and see why. I'm not enjoying it, don't think it's my thing. The only other book on my TBR that I have to finish is This Is How You Lose the Time War. I'm not really in the mood to read it, don't want to force it, so we're going to ignore that. And then I am still working my way through The Burning God by Iroquois. I'm about at the 200 page mark. Really thoroughly enjoying it, just slowly making my way through it, a couple of chapters a day, so I'm still really liking that. So other than this, I'm kind of free to do what I want now because I've read everything else on my TBR. So I have a little bit of freedom to do a little bit of mood reading or pick whatever the hell I want to pick. So one that my eye keeps going to is Gallant by Ve Schwab. This is her brand new book. I have seen everyone read this because this is a new release and everyone giving it 5 stars. I'm super jealous. I want to find out what the hype is all about, and it's Ve Schwab, so I feel like I'm gonna love it. This is about a 16-year-old girl called Olivia, and Olivia is missing 3 things: her mother, her father, and her voice. The only thing she kind of has to keep her company is the ghouls that she sees and her mother's diary, which tells a tale of turmoil. So then she gets this letter from this estranged uncle who invites her to live at his estate called Gallant, but when she gets there, she realizes her uncle's dead, and the only other people there is her cousin Matthew and the servants. So at Gallant, she realizes it's a house of secrets, a house sitting in a lonely vigil, a place where the ghouls are powerful, and she searches for answers about her family, her past. She discovers a dark reflection of everything she knew, an ancient realm where ghosts take form and the Dark Master sits waiting for her. How good does this sound? It sounds amazing! So, you know what I might do, actually? Oh, this has like little pictures of her mother's journal and illustrations. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I feel like this won't take me long to read because it's like only 300 pages and the writing's very big and a lot of them are just like pictures and journals. So it does look like it'll be like a quick, easy read. Even tonight, if I just like put a timer on, I'm like a child. Like put a timer on, do half an hour's work on my assignment, and then maybe I can read a couple of chapters. We'll see how we go. I need to stop talking and actually get this assignment done. So welcome to this week's reading vlog. I hope you enjoy and I will chat to you soon. It's Wednesday, it's about 5 p.m. I finished work a couple of hours ago. Sorry I didn't update yesterday. I really have anything interesting to say and I had like no time to update. So you might notice the shelves behind me. These are my original shelves from before I had my two lovely Billy shelves. And my Billy shelves are officially filled through someone's spending addiction with books. So I thought this was downstairs with some like plates and stuff like that in it, but my parents want it out of the lounge room, so I thought I may as well just put it back in my room, back to its old spot, and make use of it and display the books that I didn't really want to display on the other shelves. So in terms of reading, I'm still reading Gallant by V Schwab, and let's just say I'm adoring it. It's so good. It's like, I don't know what like the word to use, that like whimsical kind of V Schwab writing, and like, you know, obviously that's why I love V Schwab. Her writing is just like to die for. And I think ages ago I was reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I DNF'd that actually at the time because I like really wasn't enjoying it, but I think I want to give that book another fair go because I do know that Victoria Schwab's writing is like magical, like just that fantastic writing style. So I think I want to give Addie LaRue another chance after picking up Gallant, because yeah, I'm loving Gallant so far. It's really interesting. I'm loving that our main character is a little bit younger and like the writing style is a little bit more middle grade, which I like because normally V Schwab stuff's a bit more adult. I know she has like the Tunnel of Bones, the ones set in like the underneath Paris. I think those ones are a bit more middle grade. I'll put the title up because I can't think of it. But I haven't read that series. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Very whimsical, and I do like the aspect that she can talk to ghosts, but then I like that it's a little bit darker in the themes of loss and her mother, which makes it really interesting. So yeah, because I have my original copies of the Mortal Instruments series that I bought when I was a teenager. Well, I didn't buy them, that my parents bought me when I was a teenager. And I just don't have the heart, even though, I don't know if you can see in some of my videos, I have the nicer full set now that I bought. But I just don't have the heart to get rid of my original editions because they mean a lot to me. So I'm going to keep them, and now I can display them in here. I don't really have a lot of books from my childhood left. I feel like I chucked them all out, but I do have my copy of the Enchanted Wood and the Magic Faraway Tree, which again I do not have the heart to chuck out because they were like some of my favourite books from my childhood. Wow, this update has been so scatterbrained, I know, but I'm loving that you're seeing the actual the snippets of her mother's journal. And seeing the actual representation of her mental health and her kind of hints and messages and little snippets and looks into her life, because we don't really know much about Olivia's life before she's at the place that she's at. I won't say where she's at because it's a spoiler. And her mother's life, we don't really know much about her mother and her father, so it's a nice little insight, and it's nice putting the little pieces together, the more snippets from the journal that you see. I really like Olivia's character. I like that we have a bit of disability rep as well. I think it makes her all the more interesting of a character, and reading from a perspective of someone that doesn't speak, you really get an interesting different perspective because of how what's the word I'm looking for? How observant she is. So I think that adds a really interesting touch to this book, and I think it makes the book better, to be honest. Yeah, so that was my scatterbrained update. I've read 100 pages of Gallant, and I put some new books back onto my old shelf, and it looks questionable, but that's okay. We're just gonna leave that how it is and fix it up as I add more books to it. So tonight I need to do a bit of study. I've got another quiz, surprise tomorrow, but I want to try and read maybe another 100 pages, get up to the 200 page mark, and then I'll only have 100 pages left of this book. But yeah, like I said before, reading this book is really making me want to pick up Addie LaRue as well. So I don't know, maybe I'll pick that up as well this week and have a Ve Schwab reading week. That's my update, and I'll see you in the next update. Hopefully more understandable and less scatterbrained. Thursday night. It's about 9:30 p.m. So technically I did update last night to tell you that I had finished Gallant by Ve Schwab, but I just listened back to what I said, and it was really late when I finished that book and I was really tired. So the update is just gibberish. It's just me screaming. So I decided to refilm that update when I'm a little less tired and can actually form full sentences. So, oh my god, last night I finished Gallant. 5 stars, 5 stars. I'm still struggling to put into words how much I love this book and why I love this book. It's so good. It's so atmospheric, and Ve Schwab is just so good at writing such a creepy villain with such little words and such little dialogue. She managed to make this so atmospheric and just pure imagination. It is a fantastic story, a really bittersweet end. I did get a little bit teary, and I was going to film myself, but I didn't. I got a little bit teary at the end, just because it was such a great ending. I loved the mixed media style of having the little, having the mother's journal spread throughout. Just makes this even more enjoyable, and reading the journal as Olivia realizes things throughout the story and makes sense of things just adds to the story so much. Yeah, this book is fantastic. The character of Olivia is fantastic, and I absolutely loved her character. This book, I don't know what to say. It's like a fairy tale. It's so good. It's so good. It's Ve Schwab. She's done it again. This is definitely now one of my favorite Ve Schwabs. She never misses, honestly. I don't know why. I haven't read Coraline, but I've read a little bit of it. I haven't finished it, but it kind of gives me Coraline vibes with like the two sides of the house and like that creepy atmospheric. Let me know if any of you have read this book. Do you kind of get Coraline vibes? I don't know. I feel like I've heard Ve Schwab say she's a really big fan of Neil Gaiman. Or am I just making that up? I don't know. Let me know. I feel like she's a fan of Neil Gaiman, so I kind of get that nice little vibe from it. Again, I don't know how to put into words how much I love this book. It's fantastic. It's super fun, super quick read, an amazing storyline. The descriptions and writing is just stunning, and really draws you in to this whole world of Gallant and all the spookiness of it. I feel like this would be like a perfect Halloween read. So if you plan like a Halloween vibe kind of TBR, I feel like this would be a good book to put on that. I don't know why that thought came into my head. It's got spooky little haunted vibes. So, wow. Apparently I'm still very tired. So that's my update of Gallant. 5 stars. 5 stars. Amazing. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Wednesday. Yesterday I was at TAFE again for most of the day. So that was a busy day. I filmed a video though. I got to finish one of my classes early because it was just a quiz, and it was a super quick, easy quiz. So I filmed a video that'll be coming up as I'm filming this, which would be good. And today I worked a morning shift, and then I went on a shopping spree. Like, I literally cannot believe how much money I've spent. To be fair, some of the items were essential. I needed a new pair of jeans because I haven't bought jeans in years, and I haven't bought really good quality jeans before. This is so you don't care about this. But anyway, sorry, my card just got full. I've lost my other SD card, so I keep having to delete footage off here. Anyway, yeah, I blew like half my paycheck, I reckon. But I now have some really nice clothes, so lose-win, I mean. So for the rest of the week, I am heading up to Mudgee for the weekend, which I'm very excited about. I've never been to Mudgee before. We were meant to go to a music festival, like just a one-day thing with the family. That literally got cancelled a couple of hours ago, so... But we're still going to make, we're still going to make it a trip and eat out some nice places, go to some wineries hopefully, so it'll still be a really nice family trip. But it's just really disappointing about the concert because that's the second time it's been cancelled, the first time due to COVID. So what else did I need to say? Oh, reading. So I don't know what books to take away with me for the weekend. Even though I'm going away just for the weekend, I need to take books obviously, but I don't know what to take. So I've got some options. So I could take The Burning God, which I'm still slowly moving through. I'm not sure if I'm feeling like reading this at the moment. Loving it, don't get me wrong, but not sure if I'm vibing with it at the moment. I could take This Is How You Lose Your Time War. I wasn't really feeling it last week, but it is still technically on my TBR, and it's a super small one, so I could take it just in case my mood changes and I do want to pick this up. So I think this is a definite one that's going. And then we have potentially the next Percy Jackson book that I'm up to. The first book in the Heroes of the Olympus series, The Lost Hero. This one's chunky though. Well, chunky compared to the other Percy books. We also have another chunky one that's been on my TBR for years, Battle Royale. And then maybe The Silence of Girls, or even like Fruits Basket. I don't know. This is the most stressful part of packing, is picking a book. I feel like because I'm such a mood reader, I need to like pick different books just in case I'm in like different kind of moods. I think I'm definitely going to take Fruits Basket just in case I get slumpy, so I have something easy to read. You know what? I'll take this one as well because it's another small one, The Silence of the Girls. So there's 3 options. Should I bring 4 books for like 2 days? Is that insane? But like, what if I finish one and I need another one? You know what? I am picking Battle Royale as my 4th book. So that's 4 books I'm bringing away from me. I think hopefully this covers all of my different reading moods. Just in case I don't vibe with any of those books, I do have some audiobooks as well. Potentially listening to Scythe by Neil Schusterman because Thunderhead is on my TBR for April, and I said I wanted to reread Scythe in some format before I jumped into Thunderhead, so I have that audiobook option as well, and I'm going to take my Kindle as well, so I think my reading is covered. So I think this is going to be my last filming kind of update before I wrap up, because I'm not going to be able to film like this while I'm away, but hopefully I will shoot lots of nice B-roll footage, so enjoy that. Sunday night, it's about 8 p.m. I got home from Mudgee a couple of hours ago. I hope you enjoyed the B-roll footage that I put in there. Had lots of fun, went to a few wineries, and it was a lovely weekend. It was really nice to get away with the family for the weekend. So that was my weekend. I'm currently on Mel from a book themed named Mel's channel for some reading sprints, which is really fun. I really like co-hosting reading sprints. I find them fun and nice and social. I'm obviously not doing any reading as I'm filming this in one of the sprints. That's because I think I'm all read out for today, because on the car ride home I read a whole book. Can you believe it? I actually read it on the weekend. Didn't think that that was going to happen, and that when I would end the vlog I would have nothing to update you on. But on the car ride home I read this book, This Is How You Lose a Time War by Amal El Mahar and Max Gladstone. So I was talking to Erin about this on the sprints, and Mel and Meredith, who have all read this book. So basically it's about 2 women, Red and Blue, and they're on like enemy sides in this war, and what starts out as this letter to kind of taunt each other, because they're both like kind of like enemies, because they're both like, you know, really good at what they do. And then this taunt kind of grows into this correspondence, and they start writing letters back and forth to each other, and the letters start to grow into something a little bit more. So this is a science fiction book, and I think Erin made a really good point on the sprints. I'm not going to be able to verbalize it as well as she did, but I was saying like I want to rate this book 5 stars because I thought it was beautiful, but like I had no idea what was going on. Like I obviously understood the basic plot, but it's science fiction, so like a lot of the words are words I've never heard of, went straight over my head. But Erin was saying it's not about that, it's more, she described it as like almost sensory, which is such a good way to put it, because the descriptors are like really, yeah, I think the book she's saying you're more meant to focus on the actual relationship rather than the science fiction plot that's just kind of there and it's not explained, because that's not the purpose. You're meant to really focus on the words and the feelings of the letters, and the like amazing descriptors of how they feel and the way that they feel, and how the authors have written how they feel. And this book like is beautiful, like so many incredible quotes. The writing is absolutely sensational, and that's why I literally from the start of the card trip to the end I just put on music and I just read this book. That's another thing, I don't normally like sound when I read. sometimes I like put on like rain sounds, like I can deal with that, but I put on classical music and read this book, and like it like helped me focus so much, because obviously there's no words and it's just piano sounds. But yeah, it was really good book to read classical music with as well. So I think I'm going to start trying reading with classical music. Who is she? I don't recognize her listening to classical music. Look at me all cultured. Yeah, the writing was like beautiful, sensational. The writing was beautiful. Like, I want to go through with a highlighter and just like highlight every like gorgeous quote in this book, because there's so many gorgeous quotes. And yeah, in 200 pages, the way they've able to write this incredible relationship and feelings for each other is just like, oh, and the ending was so good. I was just expecting it to go one way and I went the other, and it just made me so happy. And the ending was beautiful, and the writing was incredible, sensational, stunning writing. And yeah, I think Erin was making a good point when saying like, don't try and focus on the science fiction stuff, because like that's not the point. It's there, and I think it's there enough that you can loosely kind of follow what's going on. But yeah, oh, this book is like sensational, absolutely sensational. So that's my update. I think I'm gonna give this book 5 stars, because like the relationship was beautiful, the writing was sensational, absolutely sensational writing. And I listen to classical music while I read now. That's something I'm going to continue to try out and see how it goes. So that's my vlog for this week. This week is over. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. Sorry that there wasn't heaps of reading in it, heaps of reading updates, but next week's a new week. I'll be starting my whole new TBR next week, as well as it'll be April, which I cannot believe. So now I'm going to have to go find time to film my wrap up. Don't know when that's going to happen. I also decided today that I might want to do VEDA, where you post a video every day in April, and I've like I saw someone talking about it, and then I was like, oh, I want to do that. But yeah, I don't have anything planned for that. I haven't done any pre-filming, but I want to do it. We'll see. Oh, we'll see if I end up doing it or not. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you read this week. As always, all my social media links are in the description below if you'd like to come chat on social media. I would love that. And I will see you in whatever I post next. Bye!